Good morning, Mountain View. My name is Mrs. Petrozelli, and I'm the 8th grade science teacher on the ocean team. Also, I run student council with Mrs. Lewis. The student council, myself, and Mrs. Lewis have put together and planned two fun-filled days for you, and we call that TTC. I'm going to explain day one of TTC to you and what you can expect. TTC stands for Team Theme Challenge. However, this year we don't have time for a theme, so we're just going to call it Team Challenge today. So it's May 26th and 27th. That is next week after the math PSSAs. Here's what the schedule will look like for you. We will all rotate through lunch, gym, the auditorium, and outside, and we do that in different manners. For example, the 8th grade will start in the auditorium. We'll then go to lunch at our normal time. We'll go outside and then to the gym. During these days, everything that you work on or anything that you play all adds up points for your individual team. And the team that has the most points goes after and wins the elusive Team Spirit Cup. I would show you the Team Spirit Cup right now, but unfortunately the fire team has it for just a few more days. Enjoy those few days, fire team. So, for everyone who has a Spirit Cup right now, you want to keep that Spirit Cup by winning points. On day one, we will all go, when your auditorium time is, we will be in the auditorium to play a Kahoot. And that Kahoot is all random trivia, things that you'll know, some things that might stump you. But the top 9 people in the Kahoot will win points for their team. When you enter the Kahoot, you're going to see this code on the board, and you know how to play that. You're going to have to put in your name as followed. It'll be your first name, so like Sophia P, and then a dash, and then your team for the ninjas. If you're not in that format, you will get booted out of the game, and that reason that we need it in that format is to see which team will get all the points or some of the points for that event. Okay, so top 9 students will win. So you could bring your laptop or you can play with your phone. Just make sure you have a device with you when you get to the auditorium if you want to play. When you enter the auditorium, we'll have different seating sections and we'll be social distancing. The far side will be Storm, Ninja, and Ocean. Right in the center will be the Cyclones, Knights, and Earth. And then we'll have the Thunder, Wizards, and the Fire on the opposite side of the auditorium. We'll make sure, and your team leaders will tell you how far to distance yourself, and we will make sure that we are staying safe in the auditorium. When we go outside, we're going to play human foosball. And for the 7th and 8th graders, you've played this before. However, the 6th graders, this is new for you. And what human foosball is social distance soccer. Your team leaders should have already had you start to sign up for kids who want to play human foosball. On day one, we'll have 34 kids from each of the teams come out onto the floor, and you'll rotate through, and you're going to play this game. How human foosball is played is you will see there will be ropes laid down in the gym, and there will be different sections of ribbon. You will hold on to the various sections of ribbon, and you'll stay on those sections of ribbon, and you will try to get the ball into the net. Okay? We'll have 2 balls going on at a time, and there'll be people there indicating when you score. Thank you for signing up if you did. One player will be assigned as the goalie, or you can pick who the goalie is. The rest of the team are all players, and you can spread yourselves out. Both hands must stay on the ropes at all times. The goalie must stay on the foam tube, and the foam tube you can go back and forth across the goal with. But again, your hands must stay on the foam tube. Games will last about 10 minutes. One team will leave the floor and another team will enter. We'll clean the ropes, so be patient with us. And then if your team wins and has the most goals for that game, you'll get 3 points towards the cup. There is a game schedule that will be posted, and you'll see how the rotation works. Again, in the gym, we are on the far side of the gym because the near side of the gym will be used for lunch. So when you go to the far side of the gym, closest to the workout room, on the right, we'll have the Storm, Ninjas, and Ocean in your times. You'll sit on that area. On the other side, you'll have Cyclones, Knights, and Earth. And again, this would be where the workout room would be. And then Thunder, Wizards, and Fires, you're going to be split, but you will be, so there will be stairs going up. You will be split as a team, but you will be on the closest to the wall. Outdoor games, day one, everybody will play, and you've been assigned to one of 6 teams. Your team leader will tell you what team you have been assigned to for kickball for day one. There'll be about 20 other people on your team. You must remember what field you are assigned to, and again, your team leader will tell you which field you're assigned to. You'll play kickball, good old-fashioned kickball. You know how that play is out. The team with the most runs will win 1 point for their team. So, good luck. I will talk about day 2 tomorrow. There are 9 fields, so there'll be 9 games of kickball going on at the same time. In the stadium, we have an orange, blue, yellow, and green. And then out on the field, we have blue, green, yellow, orange, and then the pink in the very back. All right, so that is day 1 of TTC. Tomorrow, I'll tell you more about day 2. All right, good luck. You want to make sure that you wear a your team t-shirt or a team colored t-shirt if you did not buy a team t-shirt. All right, so that was May 26th, and that's the first day of TTC.